Adding an eSIM to your phone. I have an iPhone 14. That's pretty new at the date of making this video. It supports physical SIMs plus eSIMs. Now, eSIMs are the future. Physical SIMs are probably going to be phased out. Good thing about eSIMs are the convenience. There's no need to insert or remove anything into your phone. You can have multiple SIMs on your phone at the same time, and that's what I'm going to demonstrate in this video. Increased security. It makes it harder to clone because physical SIM cards can be cloned. And the environmental impact, i.e. there's nothing to throw away. Now, currently in the UK, there isn't a lot of choice in eSIMs yet. This video is made June 2023, but I have got a supplier here called iFreeMogo, and I'll demonstrate setting that up on my mobile phone. So if you want to test out an eSIM, it won't cost you much money. You can go to iFreeMogo here, create an account. You then choose the region that you're going to. For example, I've chosen Europe 31. That gives me an eSIM that works in 31 different countries. So that's basically the EU plus the UK. I've chosen the 10 gigs for 90 days plan, but as you can see, there's multiple plans there. Once you've done that, you'll get given a QR code and a confirmation code. So this confirmation code I've got blurred out, so there's no point trying to use this QR code because I've already used it. It's now expired and you don't know the confirmation code anyway, but you will get that sent to your email address. Okay, so when that happens, you then go into your mobile phone into mobile data settings and do add eSIM. Like so. It thinks for a little while. Okay, I can now use the QR code that I was just given, which you should have got in your email. Okay, so I've opened that email on my computer and I'm now scanning that code. And now I'm going to type in the confirmation code that I also got with it. Okay, so it now takes a minute or two to activate the eSIM. You can continue to use your phone while this is happening. That's what this message here says. So you can just press continue. But anyway, once that's done, you'll notice that at the top of your phone, if you've already got a SIM like I do, I now have a new SIM, the eSIM, and it's using the O2 network in the UK. So my phone now has two SIM cards, one physical, that being the Smarty, and one eSIM being the O2 network, and that was predefined by the Mogo eSIM that I just purchased. Now, depending on where you are in the world, you're going to be given different network options. Your signal may be better than mine. You can see I've got two sets of signals there for each SIM, and the signal's not so good, but it still works. I just happen to be in a location where the signal isn't that good for either network. But anyway, looking back at the mobile data settings, that's my primary SIM, and that's on, and my mobile data SIM, that's the eSIM I just connected by scanning the QR code and entering the confirmation code. Okay, so let's look at the mobile data SIM, see what we have. Okay, the plan label is simply just the words mobile data. You can modify that. I'll show that in a moment. It's turned on. The network selection is O2 UK. It hasn't given me a telephone number, but that doesn't matter. When you order an eSIM, it may just be for data only. And in this case, the eSIM I just bought is just data only. So I don't have a telephone number for this particular SIM. Now, before you use the eSIM, apparently you need to switch on data roaming. Okay, so data roaming is now switched on. You also have the option to delete the eSIM if you ever think you need to. Okay, so going backwards, I have my primary SIM, which is a physical SIM, which was already in my phone, and that was using a Smarty SIM, which is connected to the 3 network. And here's my mobile data, my new eSIM, which is connected to the O2 network. Okay, so let's look at the primary SIM. Okay, the name in my system is just called primary. I can change that. I have it turned on. The network selection is automatically Smarty. I'm now just going to turn that off. And we can see that here now, the primary SIM is turned off and the eSIM is on. So you've got that option to use whichever one you think you want. So right now my mobile data is being provided by my mobile data SIM, that one down there, and I'm not using the primary at all. Okay, so now I only have the mobile data on and the primary switched off. I'm going to do a speed test. I'm going to do the speed test against the new eSIM, which is using the O2 network, which is good. I can see that at the top left there. I'm also going to make sure that my Wi-Fi and my Bluetooth are off, just to be sure that I'm not sending any data through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. I'm only testing the speed of the SIM. So I'm going to open up Google, do a speed test, just using the one supplied by Google, and give that a test. Okay, so this is the O2 network I'm testing now. This is provided by the eSIM. And that download speed is actually okay for me. And the upload is actually okay as well. Now, I don't live next to any O2 transmitters, so it's never really going to be that good for me, but it's good enough. I can actually still use that. Okay, excellent. There's my primary. It is off and my mobile data is still on. I could have turned that off as well if I wanted. or have them both on. Anyway, now I'm going to change the label that you can see there where it says mobile data. So click the mobile plan label up here and change that to something more custom. I'm going to call it Mogo eSIM. Very good. Okay, so now the label, Mogo eSIM, is still turned on, network selection 02, data roaming. My primary is unchanged, but now it says Mogo eSIM, and the same up there, mobile data. It's actually using Mogo eSIM. So anyway, I'm happy with that. I'm going to turn my primary back on. Okay, turn this on, that's back on. Now, if you look at the top up there where it says 5G, there's actually 2 sets of bars. That's very cool. So anyway, if you want to test out an eSIM and you're a bit short of options, try this iFree Mogo. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and share. Also check the description for any deals or coupons that I might be able to give to you. Excellent.